YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host TKK and we are back with another video, guys. Okay, so today you've got a double upload from me because I recorded some content last night and you seen that earlier today in preparation of the room. Now, I want to tell you that I also recently just wrapped up another upload that will be going live 12:01 a.m. Wednesday morning. We just did, in my opinion, a great unboxing and a deep review or first look of these speakers. More to come because all of the content is going to lead up to what we talked about in today's video. So right now, you're probably going to see this around 2 p.m. Eastern time. Whenever you might see it, it is what it is. But the reasoning for this video upload right here is because I just got a comment that was just so great in my own opinion that I just couldn't refuse making a video about it. And honestly, this is what the channel is about. So this is why I encourage the engagement and leaving comments, because sometimes you guys say stuff and I'm just like, hey, I'll either respond to it by text, I'll point you to a video where I talked about it, or I'll respond this way. So this was left by a subscriber. His question was, you had the option to watch movies in Dolby Vision with the Sony. He said, do you even care that the S95C doesn't support Dolby Vision? Question. He says, I have FOMO regarding Dolby Vision. He says, so it will be great to get your opinion about that. Thanks a lot. And your name is pronounced Min the Pie. I don't know, man. Beetle Man the Pie. I believe that's what it is. This was left on my video making preparations for the S95C. Again, if you're seeing this now, it was the upload from earlier in this same date. In any event, great comment, brother. Thank you. So just to respond to him, first he's saying that I had the ability to watch Dolby Vision with the Sony A95K. First and foremost, you kind of have to, to get the most out of Dolby Vision, in my opinion, is going to come down to you watching content that has been created to take advantage of it, my personal opinion about Dolby Vision is not that it doesn't matter. It's just that the Samsung is offering me so much detail in the other direction that it's hard to focus solely on the Dolby Vision, right? Because the Dolby Vision is something that you get with the LGs and something that you get with the Sonys and something that you get with a lot of other brands. The Samsung doesn't have it. They have their own standard that they're chasing. I don't know if it's a quality war that they're in, kind of like an HD DVD versus Blu-ray type of thing or something like that. I don't really like to get wrapped up into that. There's a couple of reasons that I went after the S95C. Number one, I wanted another 77-inch TV. I was battling myself nightly watching this C1, loving the size of it, but hating the quality once I go to watch the A95K, because there is a drastic jump in brightness and just overall picture quality detail. However, I wanted the 77 of similarly to what I'm getting. Now, I do personally believe the S95C will probably look better than the A95K. That's just my opinion. We'll see. And I will be doing a comparison of those two probably within the third or fourth day that I have it. It'll be something I'm throwing on the channel immediately to get those compared, right? But also the size. So I wanted the best of both worlds. Now, Dolby Vision, even with this TV, is not something that I'm absolutely missing because a lot of the content that I watch isn't in Dolby Vision. I use an Amazon 4K Fire Stick on this. When the 4K Fire Stick comes on, this TV that's behind me is the LG C1. Sorry, I haven't mentioned it. This is the C1 behind me in 77 class. It has Dolby Vision. So when my Fire Stick 4K comes on, it illuminates that it notifies me I've got Dolby Vision. Then Dolby Vision kicks off, right? As soon as I get to the actual main menu. When I put on some content that has Dolby Vision, like Wednesday, the Netflix show, the Addams Family show, bam, it's in Dolby Vision and it looks amazing. Now, I haven't watched that show on a TV that doesn't have Dolby Vision to be able to say, hey, this doesn't look great. I just simply haven't done that, right? And so in something like that, I can't tell you, but 80% of the content that I watch is not in Dolby Vision. And I absolutely love pretty much all my TVs, right? So the selling feature to the A95K was not Dolby Vision. However, I'm looking for a definitive package. So what the S95C is going to give me is the size and the level of quality that I want, because the S95B was number 2 to the A95K. It still was within margin. So even if I end up having the second best TV as my main, which I'm going to have the A95L2. You guys just know I'm going to have that TV too. It's more than likely going to be in 55 inch. I wanted it in 77, but I wasn't willing to wait. In any event, I digress. I'm getting that size. I'm getting the HDMI ports that I deserve to have. I'm getting 4K at 144 hertz. I'm getting QHD gaming because I want to get into fully maximizing some competitive shooters. I've got a son in college down the road. He plays some shooting games. I want to be able to play shooting games. And I know that I can't run all of those games with absolutely everything turned up in 4K without deep learning super samples. So QHD is another option that Sony needs to figure out. There are so many different things that Sony does not have with their TVs that a person like me would definitely be able to take advantage of, that I just can't justify waiting. At this point, I'm not talking anything about cost, reliability, whether it's worth it, value for dollar, or anything like that. I believe that the L is probably going to be the best representation of what, ultimate picture quality looks like this year, just like last year. But again, if the margin is so close, but on this side, I can get more enjoyment, more engagement with my family, and we can enjoy what we've got in this room, then this is why I went with this TV. Dolby Vision is not to be a deal breaker. If it is for you guys, that's totally fine. But I'd have to challenge you to ask you, well, why is it such a deal breaker? What did you do before Dolby Vision, right? Have you tested HDR10 Plus? Have you seen any content? Are you aware that NVIDIA has a sort of a partnership with Samsung to make content going forward that will be able to take advantage specifically of HDR10 Plus, which is similar to the promise that we've got with Dolby Vision on Xbox Gaming. We still haven't really seen anything, right? So there's two sides of that story, and I just wanted to make sure that I chimed in and was responsible to tell you guys why I made my decision. So thank you again for leaving that awesome comment. That led to you guys getting a double upload. So for those of you that hate to see me talking 2 times in a day, I'm sorry, but let's get some more engagement going. The more comments, the more content. I keep telling you guys, leave comments, they lead to content. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Make sure y'all check out this. I already got it on the channel. I'm creating a thumbnail now for it, tagging it up and everything. So tomorrow, matter of fact, 12:01 a.m., this clip's unboxing. I'm getting ready to shoot some more content. That's going to be for the next day. So we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to steamroll through this week so we can get this S95C put up exactly how we want it, so I can start doing those unboxings, those reviews, and all of that. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace, God bless. And as I always say, man, and I mean it from my heart, max love.